What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 8. We're about to get these monster tires bolted on the truck and head out to the desert. Norra 1000 is right around the corner, and we're right on track. We're hoping to be with our schedule. We got our Willwood brakes in. We've got a full brake package from them with 6-piston calipers, 14-inch rotors. We've got our Sparco fire extinguisher mounted. We got an exterior pole handle. We've got our Baja Designs amber light, rear-facing light, aluminum panels back from Powder Co. We put some fresh air blowers in there. Got the Willwood master cylinders up front. And today, really exciting thing is we got our CNC bent header tubes. We're doing something I've never seen anybody do before. Most guys will fabricate headers out of a whole bunch of different mandrel bends. You'll have to buy some 45s and U-bends and chop them all up and splice them together and weld them. With this, we designed exactly what we need in the computer. We had it CNC mandrel bent out of some 1 7/8 stainless steel tubing. It'll slide right into the collectors. And then we'll put this into place and weld the flanges onto it, and it'll bolt right up and give us exhaust exactly where it needs to be to clear everything in the chassis. And this will also allow us to create a very cost-effective exhaust package for customers too. Instead of having tons of hours into someone custom fabricating your exhaust, we'll be able to sell this off the shelf. We'll build in a fixture, ship it to you, and it'll bolt right up.
What's up, guys? It's Kevin here at Armada, and today we have headlight fixtures. You're not quite done yet. 2 seconds. The idea is I'm gonna have this beam go across these 2 stands, I guess I should say, and then I'm gonna have the headlight sitting on top. The headlight's gonna get bolted on here, bolted on here. Slap those guys on, and then slap the bumper back on, and then I have Big B putting on the center light bar, and then we're gonna slap that guy on, and then just try to keep it pushing. These are the headlight brackets. They're gonna go positioned right here. Once I get them on, and then I'll do the other side, and then they go welded on to the actual true chassis. So still got a lot of prep work to do, but we'll see when I get that done.
We just got our Optima yellow top batteries in. They'll be mounted underneath the driver's seat in the KT01. As you can see underneath here, we've got a dual battery tray. So you'll be set up to have 2 batteries with a battery selector switch. You can completely shut them off, or you can isolate battery 1 or 2. Kind of a standard setup in trophy trucks and off-road vehicles, but this will be what comes on the kit truck for you guys.
everybody, Rob again from Armada Engineering, making some progress on the plumbing, getting all the power steering lines installed, made up, cut to length, clocked, getting everything pressure tested, making sure that all of our plumbing is in order. Once we get that all done, move on to installing the transmission and then working on that plumbing.
What is the KT01? For me, the KT01 is my personal passion of 20 plus years of Baja racing and pre-runners and trophy trucks. When I was a kid, I didn't have any family members or anybody that were into the sport. I strictly fell into it from curiosity. I was very passionate about these trophy trucks and off-road vehicles from the first time I saw them. When I was 18, I could finally drive across the Mexico border without a legal guardian. I hopped in my car and drove down to Ensenada to go check out the Baja 1000. And when I was down there, I was exploring the streets of Mexico and checking out all the race teams and the semi trucks and the big trophy trucks, and going to find road crossings where I could see the race cars in action as they're racing down the peninsula. As I was doing that, I saw the McMillans cruising around in their luxury pre-runner, just thinking, wow, what a freaking cool vehicle. Ever since then, I've just had this memory of how awesome that must be, cruising around with your headsets on, the air conditioning, with trophy truck suspension, center mount A-arms, 30 inches of wheel travel. That was the ultimate vehicle that could ever exist to me. Luxury pre-runners are some of the rarest vehicles in this industry. They're really hard to build. There's a ton of labor. It takes really special, skilled craftsmen to build something at a top level. My goal with KT01 is to make these trucks attainable for the average Joe. Something you can buy the chassis and then start bolting together in your garage and eventually build that dream for yourself. For me, that's what the KT01 is. All right, we've got 1 week left until the Norra 1000, and we're starting to bolt on suspension parts. We've got a little mock-up trailing arm we put in here until the billet ones come in. Keith Marigold over at KDM Shocks did an awesome job of getting the shocks dialed in, the spring rates, and we're gonna go out and do some shock tuning with him next. We've got the stainless steel exhaust all welded up, ready to bolt on for good. Later this week, we're gonna have the wiring harnesses coming in and we get this thing fired up. So what we're racing on won't be the final body for the KT01. This is just temporary. This is gonna allow us to get down to Norra. We're gonna race with no windshield, kind of just like a trophy truck. And this will allow us to at least test the chassis, the drivetrain, and the suspension platforms, make sure all that stuff's validated before we start delivering stuff to customers. And when we get back, then we'll fully focus on the cabin structure, sealing up the floor tubs, and getting that thing dialed in so that the final product is perfect for the customer.
Starting to come alive. Good afternoon, everybody. It's Rob from Armada Engineering again. Whew, we are in the middle of it. But just wanted to touch on a little bit on the body. Unfortunately, due to time constraints, we weren't able to finish the cab section of the KT01 body, so we're gonna improvise. We've taken one of our previous doors off of a different truck, kind of cut it, stretched it, so that we can try and get the body to look something similar to what it's gonna actually be. Let's turn it into a little bit of Frankenstein's monster, but get it all pieced together so that when we get the rest of the fiberglass, she's ready to go.
Down at Norra, we've got a couple different drivers getting in the car, ranging from 6'2" to 5'4". So to make up for the seating position, we made a custom set of brackets for Letitia. She's a lot shorter than everybody else driving, so the night before she's gonna be doing her stint, we'll be bolt these seat brackets in there that'll push the seat 4 inches further forward for her, and then we'll be off to the races. The nice thing about the Norra race is that we do it in different stages. We got 6 days of racing, and there's 2 stages each day. So that gives us a little bit of time to, if we do a driver swap, we can change seating positions, grab a bite to eat, hydrate, all that fun stuff. Today they released the course maps, so we're gonna get those loaded into the Lawrence GPS. We were cutting it down to the wire. We just got the body panels wrapped yesterday. The guys over at 111 Inc. killed it and turned these around in like half a day for us, getting the wiring installed. We got Kyle from Kyle Tuned It doing the configuration right now to get this thing fired up. We had a really beautiful 3-piece billet lower control arm that was all bolted together with 0 welding, but unfortunately the machine shop didn't finish those in time. So right now we got Matt welding up a set of control arms that we can get bolted on here, set it on the ground and load on the trailer and then off to Mexico. One of the cool things about the KT01 is it's a kit truck and you build it yourself and you can register it and make it street legal. The kits will come with a manufacturer certificate of origin, which is a DMV legal document. It'll help you with the registration process. episode date, time to head south of the border and take this thing to the Norra 1000.